Di ko been welcome a live stream in mental well-being ku COVID-19 to non work wo South Sudanese community rin kya in jol Kotnyin kwanto to no one Mangok de Mangok ran ban ke Wheta Youk is a youth group a South Sudanese to Kasamain kujela Bendigo nanga neng aswal jwe kok baga teach ke yin liam baga garpin I chat live kenich kwa buka job eletok. Question number 1. Yongole bi coach Lloyd Chike clearance letter Department of Health and Human Services Youk. Yongole bi community ngich tichi coach them a positive COVID-19.
Kirana chen letter chen Youk chi tem kundi Youk the virus ka kala baloy ile by nim tia ko ngwan na yo nim tia kutok ka yin durot bi bana tem ro terein by awit kuba re odito ronya tere fam du ku ta ku na de ku wit ke yi fam du e chol ku ke le kana wi bi a yin ku jol ko ilom cham ko chi le ene klub ba baloy yi raun chi ga ngi ba go chi twa ba go ku ba ko ba chi le in chi la ba la e cham ku kai do go try kala ba la community kala ba la ke yi ni chi ka nga chi ko chan ku ba community a bi si ban to do chan do ra ngi te bi si ban to do chan ba ko ba chi le ene kala ba la ko community bi ga ngi yi ni chi tem ku result ko ta ban be kai do go twa ku chan twa ngen e twa ne jal bla nga go ku ben jal bla nga go na be ka ben to do ka twa la yu la bla kai ka go na la ran jal ka bi ran ne ba da liao so kana chu wi ku ka pat chan o buru ra pin ku ye ku ka ta ti ka wel bu ka ya bo to so when ka lo ro ti ka ye ne ka le bi ba ya wel ku ye ka dam ne mum nam de ro ji ga mi chan nin ka rin tia ku ngwan bi ro ku na la rin tia ku to le ban ka yi ben du bi ban atem chan ku biting ba da ngori ko bala li yugo le keto na le ban be ka li yugo yi ni ja ka ja le ki a chi yo ka li men ka ni ke ba ja lo yi ki ni ba ya la er ka yi chen mas so na ku yi le ba ja la su o ba met ka dang ba ya chat ke ba ben to re pam tin chu ba re ori to so ene kan le ba lo
Question number 2. Adeka wo low positive mental health because rare hoti adi positive mental health le bu maintain a lockdown it adi
telebi ne yelewte telebi yelewte e ku bare o timen ci le ka ta gorni mo ko ci le bala er de ga ram ta temba o ira ram ta timen ci ko de unless we are ram ta kin go virus o le bla loy cái le ba ma sa le ba chen kai la loy o wala su lakin panenum timen mental health telebi loy de ne u ba ya na ira ram ta kin go virus kai le ba ya la kader ba ya la kader o bala tin jim o bala panakim de ga mo ta rating ka remi pio wala remi inam le etaban twan men ko e okay chan ko ba rioj you know e okay ba rioj e okay ba koria e okay ku ka ba ko lu feel but there's a cái nào ta là của anh tàu cái là dạng một coi family du cái là dạng cái madu cái là dạng cái doctor du cái là dạng ok cái bên cái là bin bakaloi il value push up cái bên cái là bakaloi chẳng có bak everything bên stress or kemudian lo berdua so cái bên cái là bakaloi so lagi ni kena important ko bajang bayar lagi na ai paling bak dulu je nam itu ko pachil le ko ta lagi tu lebih konyi tane konyi raun tu jam barang lo met na rem ko pachil le kena memang mutar ko ke jam tu le kena rem ke kena lo so na randi kapat jam tu bajam ke madu or family do or the door well okay and dat rem and the stress and the rem pio could be appointment go you bala career ko da gara mer ta rem wo tire de tok lakini abana career le wala ba lu push up ka da bajal to ka bana ko ba ya lo na ta jam ka nak na le ba jam ka em bi ban war nam dengan kau tak bantah apa? Yeah. So na aja mana jamur nak bukan warnam, kayak ini kui, kau apa? Kecil tu biar kayak aloi. Kayak ini kita tu ni lepas aloi. Na appointment lo appointment kalau apa nak kis, tung tutor, ku kecil tutor lagi ni waktu kita ganti wala dek kecil lo kan kerek, bak lo follow ku buat job lo. So kau kan nak kepat, ketika the only way lebih lo control, ketika the only way review free from kakak benda kini ayah dulu itu, orang nampak ku cijam kan ku kakak aja kan menjual kita, so nanti kayak tinggi ku kapak jangan kecil kan buku kalau juga kan jangan tuan ini tuan, uji bukan kayak damat, nanti ayah agak ramai dua, ku itu juga jam mengenai itu bang lo punya, penyai one by one. Lakini hanya untuk itu kalau dia mengajar kan cepat, especially kalau kita tidak, kayak apa yang lain gua, nah ini ramu dari gua kerja ini gua, kecil gua, walau dia kan kudu kayak gua nih ter, kalau tentu open, ada kacau lo kan, kalau ayah kan berada di depan, kan benistua kan berjuang, nah berjuang itu tidak jangan wei, ini kira kau nih hori tu, kan macam lah, so kan aku kalau ku kene wayo ko nyar jam ko woi mat ko pi ko ni je ko jam yo ko ti man yo ko wana ye kan you okay day so nga ke family de ti do ma de ti kene ko loro ka kene ating kene le go ka ka ban go
Question dan number 3. Ada kawo rare by kawo pure gupadi.
Kalau gua buka lo cuma ini lah, nanti được nôm quan phiêu và lấy ra nanti ujba cuma kai nanti cuma jumpa kai terbaik ujba ada su di kai hot kecam kuciu kuya kai nanti tinggu virus kuya wade kadang wade guideline kalau follow cái là với là suốt bà đó cái luôn nến rồi bà bé chồng với là bà lại mình không thể theo luôn cái question thuyền như là bà lại rồi bà cả chấp qua rồi bà chấp study hoặc là bà là cắt bà là suốt bà cái thằng hỏi hoặc bà là thằng đuôi but have bà mới mass bà chỉnh kakak benar mal bakaloi so bin lahir because the chinga jenga na lo da tu tele su mal lo da mai dwe cuman 1.5
yeah
but han ti ba kan ba aloi coba aku baru cipta kan nggak kalau aja kan ban dong aja udah muat so kalau aja udah muat aku bara muat ke kami dari itu ke ini ke alur aloi kone terlebih pak impir tembai oh terlebih real tembai oh kalau air ke kau dari kalau le ke buat cuk ke juru loi kayak kene kena tinggi kuna de cuma nade ran mun ter de ku ba matun la ka cha kalwe le ku cha de ka cha ko je lo je lo ba ansa ka lo cuma chane cuma chiti de kala ba gat pe ko chok ku mar ka du tem ko bu ban be chok pe bu ban be lo kene kene ta de ka ban aka le juro lo so rule ko lo follow le na air panakin luai you ala inala or chan ko bachap bala chap wala bala kap wala bajala kwap o naud ba inum gere ya in le bala arabin wi kula bala bara be kwap ruan pan tok wala pan kran ramu terni tiongilon kala baloi pat ma ba kadang chieng ma ba chieng ko ma ku ba kan ku bara me je baru chitia kene kelor.
Ayen. Question dan nuan. Yung chia kuma cha baby. Yenin ke. Neng long kok jidit. Chika baby niya. Wene yeke long wan ter yeke kangot.
Cứ nghe cái này tin khôn hoàng cứ nghe cái chi bành Dan Andrew cái này chỉ lưới en nhạc yom lát bên cái này cho nó chụp pin cái được các bờ ru ra chim hoàng tệ và làm cái đó rồi đi cái làm cái chắp cái là kadang family bukan ni mamat ina tinga ngor ini kadang nuara tu legal family aga cerun ne lakin mana ping family ale biru ne ku tada na ngor ba de modu ngor pin ka ko ka tada koi ka tiar ale bi mat tok ale bi ni ku tok lakin bisa ni ma ku da bisa ni ma ku ka cika ima ye cewa biru rago o bisa ada tiap ini kan terten wel bala kadang target ku bagar her par ko mai ro wai lakin rule wana wa tango ten ke jak ngode ti men kadang dupe cases na ngakin ngama ki dupe ka gari da bi real. So every day different. Every day ya kadang cases aja bana aja tom. So ini kan jangan ngai lagi ada ke det itu kan ke det bajaban ujuk ku bajaban nayum net ke bajaban dua ko ku kai be ko kai dai ya chang tin de ko kok ta tum tau kalau ba ke ma de dang chok ba den ku biram pun bekatin kuene kolor kuene ngai so kan yom la na chaping tapi na in cái điều ta che chân cái đấy na phải có chân đi ta muốn ban betin cái chatin cái con ta con mình hay quét cái sự là amat kalap pin ku na amat kalap pin ông mu cái tin dia cái này bị create bên chuột cái này bị create bên tiap ka cái này create matin bi bên cái ngày
Ayen. Shukran Mangok. Wota tana buku welwe support eter ke yich. So nanga kor kuon ke yilim ku ba care and food exchange line da yope 0492 963 242. Wobe beneng message in on Lifeline Central Victoria ku Mallee CEO Rebecca Cornish. Wechu kelech ku baka baneng wo barom kul dan baka baneng Cool piadun. Kunyali ka week.
That yeah, that thing yeah. If na era mun twan yinum like ka number ko di mental health awareness là nó tin like Lifeline number đấy nó tin là một cái yup well na era mun bi gerto tong monja wala tong arabi wala tong karang tong net kamar well ya ku apa bi vet li number 13 1450 in a number then called Lifeline today mo da Kotnyin or de na Kotnyin mo da chigo ka bai ka la ba ka yo ku la ka ke ana ko la ko kan lo ro ni ki kwa le bi ko ke ne kan yo ma tin tin in jan tu bi in chale ku da man cha yagan ina go gan ba ro ku apa ta bai ku Kotnyin ne Kotnyin ju ka ibn ju ka dei ma ku ka ro da ti ka we chocolate na de ka kan u bi ra ke go wala de ko da bi ra ti yan ho ti ti yin ka ala bi gat pe kan ala ba gat pin kan chok ku ko bo na chu ban lok tin ko bo ban tu nam ko la cho ba rom nya le ka we ku ra ben lu weekend de lu enjoy e ko me de ku we chocolate
shukran Mangok. Challenge.
nya le tin.
Hello everyone, my name is Rebecca Cornish and I'm the Chief Executive Officer with Lifeline Central Victoria and Mallee. I want to take a few minutes today to talk about the importance of good mental health. We've all been doing it really tough recently and it's a really important time to remember about our own wellbeing and the wellbeing of other people. There's a lot of research that shows the importance of positive mental health on our lives. Having good mental health allows us to learn better, to have better relationships, to have better physical health, and it actually helps us to live longer. It's really important to remember the things that help us to achieve positive mental health. Things like sleeping well, eating well, talking about how we feel, connecting with other people, and doing things that we really enjoy. We're coming up to our You OK Day on the 10th of September. This is a really important day to remember that we need to connect with other people and ask and check in how people are going. It's important that we remember to do this all the time. However, it is good to have a day that really reminds us and allows us to talk about the importance of mental health and checking in with each other. It's important to check in with people when we feel that they may be struggling a bit. We might see changes in their behaviour. They may be withdrawn. They may be a bit flat. They may not be engaging in activities that they normally enjoy. It's important to ask the question, are you okay? It's okay to let people know that you've noticed some changes and that you're worried for them and you want to know how they're travelling. It's also important to ask other people how they are and not always assume whether people are travelling well or not just based on their behaviour, because some people may be struggling but may be able to hide it really well. So I think it's important to ask people in our lives, are you okay? It's important because people worry, understandably, about asking that question. They may worry how the person might react or what the person might say. They might worry about their ability to help somebody. You don't have to be trained to ask someone if you're okay. You don't need to be a doctor, a nurse or a counsellor. Everybody and anybody should ask people, are you okay? It's important when you ask someone if they're okay that the first priority is around their immediate safety and making sure that they are safe. The second step is about trying to ensure that the person has the right supports, that you have the conversation with somebody about supports or people that may be able to help. It may be their GP. It may be a service such as Lifeline. If you feel that asking the question is really very hard for you, you may want to call a service like Lifeline and speak to one of our crisis supporters about the best way to have that conversation. Alternatively, you could call Lifeline in the presence of that person. And whether that's you calling Lifeline and supporting them in that way while they're there, or whether you support them to make that phone call. It's really important when you have a conversation with somebody that you actively listen to what they're saying and that you are not judging them for what they're telling you. It's important that people feel that they're able to tell you how they're feeling without worrying about being criticised or judged in any way. One way that's really good to show somebody that you are really listening is to reflect back some of the things that they've been telling you, some of the feelings that they have or worries they have. By reflecting back the things that they've told you, it really does show them that you've heard and understood what it is they've been telling you. I think it's a really important time to remember that we are all there for each other and we're a community, and it's important as a community that we all take care of each other. Lifeline is a service that is there for the community 24 hours, 7 days a week. We have trained community members who are crisis supporters. They've done extensive training with Lifeline around how to best help people that are in crisis. Anybody can call Lifeline and we encourage people to call. We offer a listening ear. We're a service who prides ourselves on being non-judgmental and being there openly for people from all walks of life who just need to talk to somebody. So we would encourage anybody who's having a hard time or wants to talk about supporting somebody who's having a hard time to call Lifeline. If you need an interpreter service, you can call Lifeline on 13 14 50. That's 13 14 50. So in finishing up, I would just like to say to everybody that wellbeing and mental health connection and being there for each other is so very important, and it's particularly important during the really challenging times that we're all facing at the moment. So as we head towards Are You OK Day, it's really important to remember that we are all there for each other. So take care, everybody, and thanks for listening, and remember that Lifeline's here. Thank you.